Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss about the very basics understanding about our eyeball. Okay, so let's start. At first we will learn the different terminologies which are related to the ocular structures. Okay, and the ocular structures means to say the structures which are related to the eyeball. Okay, so this is the very basic picture of our eyeball. Okay, so let's point it out. In this picture, this is the cornea, the anterior most part of our eyeball. It is highly transparent structure, the cornea, and behind the cornea, the colored part of our eye is the iris, and in between the iris there is a hole. So this hole is the pupil. Okay, and behind this iris there is a crystalline lens. It is crystal clear. Okay, so this is the crystalline lens, and this crystalline lens is held in a particular position. It is not tilted any side, not located anteriorly, not located posteriorly, and this is held by these suspensory ligaments. Okay, so these are the suspensory ligaments, and this both are the ciliary muscles and ciliary body. These are helping in accommodation. Okay, and between this cornea and iris, this space is the anterior chamber. Okay, and between this iris and lens, this is called as the posterior chamber. Okay, so this is all about the front part of the eyeball. Next come the back part. Okay, so at the back surface, these red and blue colored all are these retinal blood vessels, means the retinal arteries and retinal veins. Okay, and these are the three coats of the eyeball. Fibrous coat is the sclera, the vascular coat is the choroid, and the nervous coat is the retina. And in the retina it is a place called the macula, and in the macula the central depression, this is called the fovea, our where our eyesight takes place. Okay, and this is the optic nerve, and in the starting of the optic nerve it is the head of the optic nerve, and this is also known as the optic disc. So this is the very basics understanding about the terminologies which are related to the ocular structures. Now we will discuss about the different coats of the eyeball. Okay, so our eyeball has the three coats: the fibrous coat, the vascular coat, and the nervous coat. Okay, so in this picture, the outer fibrous coat, means the white colored coat, is the fibrous coat, and this is the external or the outermost coat of the eyeball. So this fibrous coat is consist of two things. One is the cornea and another is the sclera. So this cornea is the anterior 1/6 part of the eyeball, and it is transparent. Okay, and the sclera, this is the sclera. So this sclera is posterior 5/6 part of the eyeball, and this is opaque. So if we divide this eyeball in 6 parts, so cornea constitutes the 1/6 part, and rest of the part is consist of the sclera. Okay, and as it is the outermost structure, so its functions is to protect the internal structures of the eyeball. Okay, next comes to the this red colored coat. Okay, this red colored coat is the middle vascular coat. The name of this coat is vascular coat. Okay, so this vascular coat consists of blood vessels, and we have already studied that it is the iris, this is the ciliary body, and from posteriorly this is the choroid. So this iris, ciliary body, and choroid makes the vascular coat, and as this vascular coat consists of blood vessels, so these blood vessels actually supplies the nutrients to different ocular tissues and structures. Okay, and then the yellow color, it is the nervous coat. So this nervous coat consists of different nerves, and this nervous coat also called as the retina. Okay, this yellow color is the retina. Here the light impulses transforms or converts into nerve impulses so that we can see. Okay, so these are the different coats of the eyeball. Now we will discuss about the different segments of our eyeball. So our eyeball has two segments. One is the anterior segment and another is the posterior segment. Okay, so the anterior segment is again divided into anterior chamber and posterior chamber. So let's see. So this is the eyeball, and from the anterior most surface of the cornea, so from the cornea up to this crystalline lens, from the cornea to this crystalline lens, it is the anterior segment, and from this crystalline lens to this retina, this is the posterior segment. Okay, so this is again classified is two parts. One is the anterior chamber and one is the posterior chamber. So this back surface of the cornea to the front surface of the iris, this space is called the anterior chamber. Okay, this anterior chamber is 3 millimeter deep, and this anterior chamber contains 0.25 milliliter of aqueous humor. Okay, and this posterior chamber means this space between the back surface of the iris and front surface of the crystalline lens. This posterior chamber contains the 0.06 milliliter of the aqueous humor. Okay, so this is all about very basics understanding about the eyeball, its terminologies and different codes and segments of the eyeball. Thank you very much for attending my lecture. Thank you.